Namaskar, Adab, Shastregal और Khushamadied. Very, very good evening to all of you people. This is your Master Teacher Harsham who is going to talk about top 10 universities in Japan which offer good scholarship, and at the same time these universities in Japan, they are one of the best universities in the entire world. They have very good QS ranking, and at the same time they being the best of Japan itself. And at the same time, I think I don't need to mention this, that Japan being one of the countries in the world which is said to be much ahead of its times. So Japan is pioneered for its engineering, development, technology, sciences, and at the same time a very beautiful living community, and known for its culture, for its rich diversity. So undoubtedly a lot of people want to go to Japan, and hence in this video I am going to cover these 10 universities, top 10 universities of Japan where you can study or you can plan. If you are thinking about Japan or for foreign studies, you can actually plan your studies in these universities. So let's dive into the video and see which all colleges are there and what all beautiful things they are offering to all the students across the world. Here we go. But before starting the video, if you have not subscribed to the channel, I would recommend all of you kindly subscribe to the channel because you'll get very nice and very informative content here. At the same time, I would even recommend you to subscribe to this Telegram channel where you will get a lot of free content, that is PDF, links, related videos, all such stuff will be shared here in the Telegram group. The Telegram channel's name is Vedantu Study Abroad, the same as the name of the channel. And here we go. So first of all, are you even eligible to study in Japan? For that, let's see what's the eligibility criteria. So there are basically four part of this. First part, that you should have completed 12 years of education in your respective country. Like here in India, we have 12 years of education. So you should be a 12th pass person. Now, your TOEFL or IELTS score would be required for those colleges where the medium of instruction or the delivery language of the course is English. You need to have IELTS or TOEFL scores. So that proficiency would be required. Thereafter, you need to also show the Japanese proficiency in case if you are going to a college where the medium of instruction or delivery language is Japanese. Then you need to prove to the authorities that you know Japanese, and for that you need to produce JLPT, Japanese Language Proficiency Test certificate, that you are a Japanese known, like you can speak and understand Japanese. Okay. Now moving forward, so this is the third part. Fourth part is you need to pass the EJU examination. Now this EJU examination is irrespective of anything. This is a mandatory part. So this is only required if you are going to a college where Japanese medium of instruction is there for the instruction delivery. But if you are going to an English college, you don't need JLPT. But here EJU is required by every college, every university across Japan. What is this EJU? EJU is examination for Japanese university admission for international students, that is EJU, and depending on the university, the total of 479 Japanese universities require this. So almost all of them requires EJU, and in this EJU there is a detailed description that what this examination is all about. I have even made a video on this, that government is giving 8 lakh rupees to study in Japan. Here I have in detail explained what is this EJU. So in case if you want to know this, you can actually see this video. It's available in this video, on this channel itself. Okay. Now moving forward, first of all, that 1 Japanese yen, the conversion is 1 Japanese yen is around 55 Indian paisa. So 0.55 rupees, that is the part. But with this, a lot of people do get confused that probably then Japan is not a very prosperous country. It's not like that. See, currency valuation does not mean the prosperity of the country. So, say for example, 1 Japanese yen is 55 paisa. But what if that for an average job in Japan, if someone is paying you 1 crore Japanese yen, this means you are being paid 55 Indian lakh rupees, isn't it? So, this means that then it is good. So it does not mean that 1 Japanese yen is 55 paisa. This means that working in Japan is not lucrative or Japan is not a prosperous country. In fact, it is one of the most prosperous countries in the entire world after USA and few of the top countries. Okay. In fact, above India. Japan is obviously above India in GDP terms. Okay. Now moving forward, which all are the top 10 colleges of Japan? So here we go. I am putting out this top 10 colleges list in descending order, and the colleges are sorted on the basis of QS World Ranking. Okay. So on the number 10 comes Keio University. Now what is this Keio University? Keio University is basically located in Tokyo. It's a private college. It has been founded in 1858, way back. almost more than 200 years ago, almost 200 years ago. So QS ranking is 188. Acceptance rate of this college is around 24%, which is pretty good. And in Japan, most of the colleges do have a very good acceptance rate because of two major reasons. First, that international students don't generally go to Japan because of one big reason, that in Japan, most of the colleges do deliver their lectures in Japanese. So you actually need to learn Japanese, which is not very easy. A lot of people are not very pro in learning international language, and that too, if they learn international language, they are not so comfortable in an international language so that they can learn their entire 4 years of degree in that international language. So that's one problem, and hence acceptance rate becomes very higher. And at the same time, Japanese education system is very good. So there, just like India, that's not the scenario in Japan. Like in India, good colleges do have acceptance rate of probably 1%. But in Japan, there are a lot of good universities. Number of people are less because population is not that high and education system is stronger. Hence, most of the students do get admissions. So that is why acceptance rate is pretty good. So out of every 100 students who have applied to this university, 24 of them get selected. Now, if I talk about the international students, so international students percentage is around 10%. Out of every 100 students, 10 students are international students. Now, what is the tuition fees of this college? So that is 7.3 lakh rupees per year. 7.3 lakh rupees per year when converted from yen. Yen is 13.4 lakh yen. So from that converted to Indian rupees, it is 7.3 lakh rupees per year. Now, which all courses do this college offer? So they offer economics, law, modern physics, medicine, business and commerce, and thereafter they offer engineering as well. In engineering, they offer chemical, civil, structural, mechanical, aeronautical, manufacturing, electrical, electronics, computer science, and information systems. So almost all the degrees they offer. Now moving forward, undergraduate courses here are of 4 years. Unlike a lot of countries do offer undergraduate courses of 3 years, but here they offer for 4 years. Now moving forward, which all scholarships are available here? So there, one scholarship is named as Japan Student Service Organization, which is JASO. Honors scholarship. This is a government scholarship. This scholarship provides 26,000 rupees every year, and this is provided only once a year, like only for 1 year. For your 4 years degree, for your 4 years of scholarship, for your 4 years of program, they offer only for the first year. Rest 3 years you have to manage on your own. And the amount is also not that great, but this is a government scholarship. You can apply for it. This is valid only for privately funded international students. Like, you should not have availed any other government scholarship. Then only you will be eligible for this. Okay. Next is Keio University scholarship, the college's own scholarship. Here you will get 2.75 lakh rupees or 1.37 lakh rupees. Any one of them based on your candidature or your profile. And you here 1 year you may reapply. So 1 year it would be given. Again for the second year you will have to apply again. You'll have to go through the entire process again, and then they might accept your application. Here second year students or above excellent character academic grades with strong motivation to study but recognized as having financial difficulties. So you might be in need of this scholarship. Your financial situation should support your version. Okay. Now moving forward, Yamoka Kenichi Memorial Scholarship for first year undergraduate students. This again provides 3.85 lakh rupees to 5 lakh rupees for 1 year. And here also you must be privately financed international student, then only you are valid for this. Okay. So these 3 scholarships, the major scholarships which are available, although there are a lot of other scholarships also available, but I have just noted down, or I have pointed few of the most important scholarships. Now, on the 9th number comes this Waseda University. Now, what is this Waseda University? This is a Tokyo-based university. Again, a private college. 1882 is the establishment year. 185 is the QS World Ranking. Talking about acceptance rate, it has got 17%. Decent enough. Total students is 42,932. All students in the university, they are 43,000 roughly. 81% of them are undergraduate and 19% are postgraduate students. So, majorly undergraduate students are there. Now, if I talk about, there are international students around 6,800. So, roughly you can say 7,000. So, 7,000 out of 43,000 means 1/6, roughly 16 to 17% students are international students, which is a very good percentage. Not a bad at all. 16 to 17% international students are there. Although in international students, mostly students go there for postgraduate and lesser number of students go there for undergraduate, which is almost equal, but on a lower side, and this is on a higher side. Okay. Now, source of this data I have mentioned here, QS Topper University. So that's the QS World Rankings. Now, what's the tuition fees? So here tuition fees has drastically come down. It is 4.54 lakh rupees per year. Sorry, per semester. Very sorry, per semester. Now, which all courses do they offer? School of Political Sciences, School of Law, Commerce, Humanities and Technology. In technology, they offer almost all the engineering degrees like environmental engineering and then electrical, biosciences, communication, computer sciences, almost all of them. Duration of the course is 4 years. Now, the scholarships available there. So, Waseda University partial tuition fee waiver scholarship, where your 50% fees would be reduced. So, out of 2.5 lakh rupees, you'll have to pay only probably 1.75 lakh, 1.25 lakh rupees. That's it. That's a great thing. नहीं, एक मिनट 4.54 बोला था ना. So, then you'll have to pay 2.25 lakh rupees per year, which is very much affordable because it's the same price what we give in India also. Next, reserved scholarship for successful international applicants. Here you will get 2.75 lakh rupees for 1 year or 2 year. Either for 1 year or 2 year, it depends on that for which scholarship you have been chosen. Then Japan student, again JASO, the same scholarship which we talked about in the previous one. This is a government scholarship, so the amount is pretty less. And mind it, this is per month. So again, this is per month and then converted to Indian rupees. Wait a second. This is per month, then how come this is 1 year? Okay, acha, this is 26,400 rupees per month, means converted in a year, it would be somewhere around 3 lakh rupees in a year, but this is valid only for 1 year. Okay. Now moving forward, next is Hokkaido University. Now what is this Hokkaido University? It is located in Sapporo. This is a public university, means a government funded university. 1876 establishment year, 173 is the QS World Ranking. 27% is the acceptance rate, pretty high, pretty great. Now, total students in this university is 17,431. In this 17,431, majority of them are UG students, lesser number of PG students. Out of 17,000, around 1,700 international students are there, which is roughly 10% of their entire crowd. 10% international applicants, in which 14% go for UG and 86% go for PG. So, with this, you would be able to see that most of the students, they are preferring right now to go for PG courses instead of UG courses. But slowly this trend is changing, because in the previous university we saw that here 44% UG students are there, which is pretty high. In this college, although the UG student is only 14%, but it depends, because these days students are taking a step ahead and they are breaking their barriers of fear that whether in this small age we should go for international or not. But right now students are going international and they are studying even for UG courses also. Okay. Now moving forward, which all courses do they have? Bachelor's degree in economics, then applied sciences and engineering, Department of Electronics, Information Engineering Technology, computer science, information, bioinformatics. So most of the engineering branches do they have, mechanical, socio-environment engineering. So almost all of them, they have almost all the branches, major branches. Now, what about the fees? So this being a government college, their fees is pretty less. This is 2.9 lakh rupees per year, which is really affordable. Next is, I have even, this college do have a scholarship which is called as MEXT scholarship. This MEXT scholarship is a government scholarship, and this is a very famous scholarship in Japan. I have made a separate video on MEXT scholarship, because if you get this scholarship, your entire education in Japan is almost free. Even this scholarship covers your living expense also in Japan. So this is a very trusted and renowned scholarship. If you get covered by this scholarship, then you don't need to worry for anything at all. You can just simply go to Japan and study there. Okay. So if you want to know more detail about MEXT scholarship, that video is also there, available on this channel. Okay. Next is MEXT. So other scholarship here is MEXT and JASO scholarship, the same which I talked about, because this being a government university, government scholarships are valid here. Now next is Kyushu University. What is this Kyushu University? This is located in Fukuoka. This is again a public university, 1911 establishment year, 167 is the QS World Ranking. 14% is the acceptance rate, on a little lower side. International student ratio is again 14%, and this is the source of the data. Now talking about the fees, this is again 2.9 lakh rupees per year, almost the same as the previous university. Courses is law, economics, medicine, dentistry, engineering. Engineering, they have almost all the major branches. So that's again a great thing. 4 years of duration. Scholarship, the same one, MEXT scholarship and JASO scholarship. Now moving forward next is Nagoya University. Nagoya University is situated in Nagoya. Public university, means government. 1939 establishment year, 152 is the QS World Ranking. 14% is the acceptance rate of the student. In almost 20% international student percentage, which is great. Next is their fees is also same. So you would be able to see that for last three universities, which all are government universities, every government university has the same fee structure, that is 2.92 lakh rupees per year flat. So even if you are able to afford 3 lakh rupees is also not that great amount or a huge amount. 3 lakh rupees per year, that much amount is even charged by a lot of universities or colleges in India also. So if you are able to like get an international degree for 3 lakh per year, that's really great, isn't it? 3 lakh per year, you'll be studying in Japan, getting a Japanese degree. Fantastic, isn't it? And you can obviously try for scholarship if you get that. So here courses they offer: School of Science and School of Engineering, Civil, Mechanical, Aerospace, Electrical, Electronics, Information, Material Science. They have almost all the engineerings. Agriculture Science, School of Law and School of Economics, 4 years of degree. Now next is MEXT and GESO scholarship. So all the government scholarships, government universities are being covered by these two government scholarships. That's great. Next is Tohoku University. Tohoku University is in Sendai. And this university is again a public university, 1907 establishment year. 107 is the overall QS world ranking. 41% acceptance rates. Can you just imagine this? 41%. Pretty huge. And here the international students number is 1780, around 11% international student ratio, which is 11%. So that's decent enough, not bad. But they have a pretty high acceptance percentage, which is great. Now courses which they offer, they have engineering courses, like they have other courses also: economics, law, medicine, dentistry, pharmaceutical, agriculture, engineering. But in engineering, they have mechanical, aerospace, electrical, information, physics, applied chemistry, chemical engineering, biomedical, biomolecular, material science, civil engineering, architectural. So almost all of them they do have. 4 years of degree they offer. Fees is still the same, 2.92 lakh rupees per year. Same scholarships they have. Next is Osaka University. Osaka University is in Osaka, public university, 1931 establishment year. 86 is the QS world ranking. Now we have got under 100 universities of top world QS ranking universities. Now here Osaka University has an acceptance rate of 13%. So again, back to normal, 13% is the normal thing. 22,000 students they have, most of them being UG students, some of them being PG student. And out of 22,000, 2,200 or 2,300 are international students, roughly 11%. And in this, 21% are UG and 79% are PG students. Okay, so this is the data. Now moving forward, next, fees is same. Courses are almost the same. Pharmaceutical and then engineering, they have almost the same set of engineering branches. Duration is of 4 years. And then moving forward, scholarship is also same. Here they have one more scholarship, Osaka University scholarship, their own college scholarship, which is 44,000 rupees monthly. 44,000 rupees monthly, which is somewhere around more than 5 lakh rupees a year, which is great, because if you have this much fees, 2.92 lakh rupees, you are getting 5 lakh or 5.5 lakh. So in that remaining part, you can even cover your own living expenses. Next is for students with outstanding grades. This is valid for them only. Next is on number 3 is Tokyo Institute of Technology, TIT. Tokyo, it is located in Tokyo, public university, 1881 establishment year. 84 is the QS world ranking. Moving forward, 10% is the acceptance rate. Here it is less, but international student ratio is pretty high. 30% international students are there, which is very, very great. In fact, highest among all those colleges which we have seen so far. Now moving forward, courses they have art, economics, engineering, almost all the branches, medicine, natural sciences. So these are the engineering branches they have. 4 years of engineering duration. Fees here is on a little higher side, 3.46, roughly 3.5 lakh rupees per year. Okay, fine, not an issue, like 50-60,000, little extra. Now moving forward, these two scholarships are there. They have scholarship for outstanding international undergraduates, where they would be given somewhere around 1.73 lakh rupees for 1 year. Privately funded international students who are not Japanese nationals, for them this scholarship is there. On number 2 is Kyoto University. Kyoto is a very famous place in Japan, where Kyoto Protocol had taken place. This is Kyoto Protocol was related with environment. So Kyoto is a place there. Public university it is, 1897 establishment year. QS world ranking is 50. Very great, very good. Now acceptance rate is just 11%. Like good universities do have lesser acceptance percentage. 22,000 is the number of students who are there. In that, 2,900 international students they do have. So we can say roughly around 14%, 13 to 14% students are international. UG students, in international, UG students are 12%, PG students are 88%. But in this university, there are 54% UG student and a very higher number of PG students, that is 46%. Law, economics, science, medicine, engineering. In engineering, these are the branches they do have. Now moving forward, fees is again back to normal, 2.92 lakh rupees per year, and these are the two scholarships. Okay, so now we are going to come for the rank 1 university in Japan, and that rank 1, which is the best of Japan, is University of Tokyo. So University of Tokyo is in Tokyo. This is a public university, 1877 establishment here. All world rank is 32. 32 is the best rank for Japan or any Japanese university which is present in Japan. Now 34% is the acceptance rate for this university, which is pretty high. 34%, and it's a good thing that the chances are good that you will get selected here in the best university. And even they have a good international student percentage, which is around 30%. So 30% international student ratio is pretty great. Okay. Now agriculture, arts and sciences, economics, and in engineering they have civil, architecture, mechanical, EEE, aeronautics, mathematical engineering, and information physics. And then they have other branches as well. I was not able to write all of them. Then they have medicine, law, and pharmaceutical and sciences. Okay, 4 years of degree they do have. Fees is the same, 2.92 lakh rupees per year, and the same scholarship is being covered here as well. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have covered all the Japanese universities, the top 10 Japanese universities which are there in the QS World Ranking. Japan job market, now let's see about that. Job market in 25-26. So, I have got a news report on the internet that Japan has around 18 million job openings across various industrial sectors. Unemployment rate in Japan is about 2.97%, which is less because in India, unemployment rate is around 10.2%. So, roughly almost more than 3% of Japanese unemployment rate. We have almost more than three times of Japanese unemployment rate. Then Japan will invite around 1 million migrants in 2026, means around 10 lakh people they are willing to welcome them. Either way, Japan is known for that part, because for that part where Japanese people are getting old and their economy is getting reduced because most of the people are not working. In Japanese, getting married and having kids is very abnormal. People mostly don't get married there and they just focus on work, because of which the population is declining very fastly, and hence the government is really tensed there that what we should do to actually increase the number of working population. And that is why government is very fastly working on this part, that they want to attract international youngsters to work in their country. First of all, they want to study they want young students to study in their country, and then thereafter they want them to work in their country, so that their GDP should not decline. And hence Japan is a very good place or a very good opportunity for international peoples to migrate there. Okay, so this is about the job market. And average salary, if we talk about, so in medical and healthcare sector, average annual salary is around 50 lakh rupees in Indian rupees. Similarly, science and technology, it's around 44 lakh rupees, and in engineering, information technology, it's 32 or 36 lakh rupees. Okay, so these are the fields, the most common fields there, and these all packages are average. Obviously, any person who have studied from the best university of Japan obviously would be getting more than the higher average package, because in India also the average package for engineers are 3 lakh 4 lakh rupees. But in IITs, we never get 3 lakh 4 lakh rupees package. We get obviously good packages like 50 lakh, 60 lakh, 30 lakh. That is the average of IITs. So average of those colleges would be obviously higher than this. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, that was all for this session. I hope you loved and enjoyed the session. If that is the case, so do let me know in the comment box that did you like it or not. And at the same time, if you need video on any other topic, that also do let me know in the comment box. I would be happy helping you and making a video on that. Okay. With this, myself Harsh Priyam signing off at this junction. Seeing you all in the next session. Till then, bye-bye. Take care. Good night.